it is a very great experience. Like, I wouldn't ever regret being the president of student council. I wouldn't even exchange it with any experience.
Because I get to know people from different backgrounds and also different kind of lifestyle and even how they talk and how they act.
Being the student council makes me a more effective person in communication.
Why? We hear you. Welcome to Kinderfield Highfield Indonesia podcast with me, Miss Suci. For today, we have not one, not two, but three guests. Wow, the more the merrier. And we directly say hi to our lovely guest from Highfield, Depok. How are you today, guys?
I'm good.
Great, miss.
Okay, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for inviting us to Y. We're very excited to be here. It's like the highlight of the day.
Wow, they're actually... Oh, no, not Kailasa, yeah? Oh, I have mentioned names before I give them the opportunity to introduce themselves. So, without further ado, please introduce yourself, starting from
Me.
the beautiful girl next to me.
Thank you, miss. Okay, so hi guys. My name is Gienarie Alexarina. I'm currently in 8th grade of Highfield Depok, and currently I'm the president of the Highfield Student Council Batch 2.
Yes, and hi everyone. My name is Putu Padmadewi Kailasa. I'm from 9th grade in Highfield Secondary Depok, and I'm the former Student Council President Batch 1.
My name is Athaya Kemal Althaf, and from grade 8, I am the former vice president of the student council in batch 1.
Oh, thank you very much for introducing yourself. It's really interesting to hear each one of their title, I'm gonna say. Because as you can hear before, they introduced themselves as a student council, or we can shorten it into STUCO.
Yes.
What is STUCO? For those of you who knows STUCO or student council and you are interested on joining, become one, maybe next year or maybe 2 years from now, stay tuned because we are going to talk a lot with them to discuss about their own experience, fresh from the oven, from batch 1 and batch 2 of STUCO Highfield Depok. Okay, now we will go to the first question. I'm going to ask Kailasa, Gienarie, and Kemal, but please take turn on answering the question. What is your role in student council? You have introduced it before, but now please explain with more comprehension for the one who's listened.
Okay, so
You start.
Okay, so I was a former student council in batch 1, but now I am also a student council member in batch 2, miss.
Okay.
So before I was the club leader of the student council, which is the communication and technology division, and now in 2022 I'm the president of the student council.
What is your main job as a
Well,
president of student council?
for now, I lead my team to do better in work and also keep everything in control.
Oh, okay.
Sounds very complicated.
I'm a little bit authoritarian. That's it?
I think that's it for now.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna continue later.
Oh, but okay. So, Gienarie will share more about her experience on being one of the team of student council on batch 1. Before, what do you say? Technology and
community.
Community.
Yeah.
So, from Gienarie, now we are going to meet the first president of the Highfield Depok Student Council.
Yes.
Please.
So I'm the first president of Highfield Student Council in Depok. Yeah, so I'm right before Gienarie. And basically my job is the same as her, but for me, I do everything online. So in my period, we're in the pandemic, in the middle of pandemic, so every event was held online.
So you are facing different challenges from Gienarie. Okay, we'll explore that later more. Okay, now please Kemal,
So my role as the first vice president in 2020 until 2021 is actually sometimes when the president is not available to lead the
Which is
meetings,
me.
which is not really that often. So I will be the one leading the team during that meeting. Of course, online because there is no on offline school yet that time, and also make sure that the other team members complete their work.
Okay. So if Kailasa is there, will you be there or were you there also?
Yes.
Or is a privilege for you to skip the meeting if Kailasa is able to attend?
Wow.
It's not actually a privilege to be the vice president. Well, of course, there are times when the teacher would come to me instead of Kailasa when asking for projects and such. But also, as the vice president, I can also input ideas during the student council projects and community work and such.
Okay. So actually, even though you are president and vice president, you still have a similar responsibility towards the student council, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, before we move to other question related to your responsibility, job, and your special experience during your duty as student council, I would like to ask you on the process of how to become a student council. Because back on the days when I went to school, usually we didn't do any open election on that time.
Oh, I see.
Usually, we already registered on some certain club. Actually, the teachers will give suggestion to our seniors, and seniors will choose. So the election done among the clubs, not whole student. What about student council in Depok? How is the process?
So the first thing you need to do is to register as a Highfield Student Council member. So and after that, there will be an election and you need to prepare your campaign and program and vision, mission, and what will you do if you became the student council member. After that, the one with the highest vote and also consideration of teachers will become the Highfield president.
Oh, okay. So you campaign as a student council member,
Yes.
Yes.
and the highest vote
Will be the president.
Will be
Yeah.
the president.
automatically will be the president.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it happened all at once.
Yeah.
So not only register as a member, but on the same time.
There's like a certain period of time. So first, you register it. After that, there will be a time that you need to make your campaign and present it to your
Students.
to your friends like that,
Oh,
to the whole school basically,
Okay.
in front of your friends, in front of your teachers, and after that, we will have a period of time again. Another period of time after hearing all the campaign and stuff, we will be able to vote which one
Yeah.
do we want. And after that, after the consideration of teachers and also our vote, the highest vote will become the president.
okay. So this is the first. So during your Kailasa time, it was done by online voting.
Yeah.
Yes. Entirely online.
Even until my
Oh,
period.
Yes,
until
until my
second
period.
batch also. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay. So actually, I'm quite wondering because if we meet each other at school, we study on site, it's going to be easy for those who are popular at school, the girls or the boys who, when they walk into school, the time freeze, and suddenly the wind blow at them.
The main character.
Yeah. But actually, all of us are the main character of our own
Yeah.
story, right? And we have to believe that. But is that happen there, or you've grown in a community where you knew or you admit or support the one that you think is appropriate for the position?
From experience, it's like they vote what they want to vote because of their program, not because like you're close to who and then you vote your friend. It's just
not because he's
Yeah.
handsome or she's pretty. or she will buy ice cream for us every day. Like, is that one of the program?
No, of course.
Does someone give that kind of program? Okay,
No.
guys, if you vote for me, I'm gonna buy lunch for the whole academic year.
No,
no.
Don't
but
worry.
Okay.
I think that's the privilege of having it online, because like if offline, some of them are like shy. I noticed that some students are more confident when they speaks in front of their laptop.
Instead of real life.
Yeah, instead of like having the interaction in real life. So this online thing, because it is done online, everybody has the same chance, and everybody boosts their confidence because they feel like, it's only me and my laptop.
Yeah.
So there are lots of students that I haven't even like really know them well, that actually has a good public speaking, that actually have a good opportunity like that.
So suddenly I feel like, so it means next year the number of students who wants to join could decrease because
Hope not, yeah.
hopefully not. Yes,
Yeah,
hopefully.
hopefully not, yeah.
Hopefully, they learn from 2 years election that everybody have the same opportunity, they have the same talent, they don't need to be shy, no matter you are I or E, introvert or extrovert, you have the same opportunity like I said before.
Yeah.
You can do it, right?
Yes.
Of course.
If we can do it, you also can.
Okay. Like one of your friends said, if you want it, just do it.
Yeah.
You can watch our first episode of Highfield Indonesia podcast to know what I mean. If you haven't watched it or listened to it on Spotify, don't forget to have your time to listen to it. Okay, you will meet another extraordinary friends from Highfield Depok.
Yeah.
So now we move to kind of activities that you do for Kailasa and Gienarie. As student council, before you have mentioned that you supervise your friend, your team on doing their responsibility. And Kemal also said that you have to make sure that everybody collect their job or their project on time. Other than that,
that is of course my main job, but we did some events which was held online, unfortunately. But there's lots of events, for example, like championship, and we also have esport day, which is very interesting because back in grade 7 I used to have sport day, but right now that we're in the middle of pandemic, we have esport day. And there are also charity, library week, career day, and Christmas carnival, and also Eid carnival, like that. So that is our job to manage all that event. That is our job to manage all that. And I need to reassure that every member has their own job, could handle it well, and every member could know what would they do later, because the key in this middle of pandemic, the main key is of course communication, because without communication, without proper communication, we cannot do anything, since we're like distance, right? So I need to make sure that every member knows and do their job well.
okay.
And for me, it's actually the same. Keep every event in control, but we also become the one who is presenting, became the MC. And for my batch, which is the first batch to have an Instagram account, we also make the post, the caption, and also what we're going to announce to the student who follow our account list.
Okay. I have 2 questions pop up on my head when I listen to your answer. First, from Kailasa. Communication is, you're right, is important. Not only during the pandemic or when you do it the activity online, but it's going to be more challenging when you meet your team face to face.
Yeah.
Because when we do it online, actually we cannot really see the expression, or so it's limited. But the challenge will be more. So, but now responsibility have moved to Gienarie. Do you think it's going to be an obstacle for you?
For me, it's that some of the members in the batch two, I already know them from last year, right? Means from like the batch one. So I think I have already known them well for the student council task, and for my juniors, the one who is like the new to student council, I try hard to comfort them so that they won't get uncomfy with our organization, miss.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. So you have put that kind of culture
Yeah.
from batch one to batch two, and you would like to have that for the next batch,
batch,
right?
yeah.
Okay. From Gienarie answer before, I was interested on when you say that you manage everything, all the events. What I would like to know is how far is student council are allowed to control every event? Did you do it by yourself, or you have teachers that will supervise your job also?
Well, we have a Tuko special teacher to supervise Tuko, and also for how far we do is like we made a plan, a proposal, and we send it to our supervised teacher, and then they will check it if it's like possible or no, and then they will send it to the probably principal or vice principal, and if it's like confirmed, then we can do it.
Oh, okay. So you still got supervision from your
Yes.
teachers from school, and you have to make a report also.
Yes.
Whether the
Yes.
okay.
What is part of
The most challenging.
yeah.
Trust me, not only at school. On later years during college or you go to the university, report will be one of the challenges that you have to. No, it's not in a way of in a negative way ya.
Oh.
Ini bukan masalah menakut-nakuti. Tapi if you are prepared from now, hopefully it's going to be easier for you to face. That's what I think is important. So keep on doing it. Now, before I heard that Gienarie continue the student council from batch 1 to batch 2.
Yes.
Kailasa will concentrate on going to another level of education, so you don't involve on the
Yeah.
student
So
council anymore.
after being this president, I cannot rejoin the student council.
Oh,
Yeah, it's limited, miss, because if we already became the president, we cannot join it
Yeah, we
anymore.
cannot,
So after
so-
this, I cannot continue.
Oh, but the president in Indonesia can elected 2 times.
That's right. Nobody want to elect me 2 times.
What about Kemal?
Um,
Do you still join student council for batch 2?
there are times like when the events involve both batch 1 and batch 2, and I think because most of batch 2 is also batch 1, the events are actually made a bit easier in like compiling the pictures, videos, and stuff like that.
So are you?
So you join student council for this batch 2?
No, actually, I didn't join the second batch of the student council, mainly because I want to give a chance to others.
Oh, that's nice. So what do you do now? Because you don't join the student council, but from your answer just now, I get the idea that you still involved on the events that held by student council. Is it true?
Just some, not like directly as part of the second batch, but more like in an advising role.
Oh, okay. Oh, what about because I'm sure before when you were in the student council, you have schedule that related to student council activity, right?
Yes.
Now, because nowadays you decide not to become one anymore, what is your activity now
Right now, my activities is,
other than school?
well, basically, other than school, I have other activities outside school, like, for example, lesson courses and sometimes music lessons outside school. I think because of the skills I get during my time as the vice president, I can manage these outside activities better than before.
Oh, that's nice to hear. So it means now you pursue your skill and hobby to support your own growth as a student, right?
Yes.
Okay, wow, that's nice. Now I will go to Kailasa. Do you think you can do more if you become a president of student council? Not during pandemic.
The I think definitely yes, yeah.
Okay. How so?
But during the pandemic, everything was limited, right? Especially if I see like student council from other schools, like they make events, big events, offline event. I think that will be really cool in terms of like we get the feeling, because during this pandemic, I think the most challenge that I got was to get my members to everyone speak their mind. So some of because we have the mute sign on Google Meet, so they usually just speak it on their mind. So they don't. Usually, some members are still not confident enough to unmute and like speak up what's in their mind. So I'm pretty sure that if it's not pandemic and everybody gather in one room, we have better bond, of course, yeah, because the feeling that when we meet together face to face and by phone or laptops through Google Meets is very different, right? And if I get to have a chance, I wanted to like have a big event or made a big event, maybe collaborate with other centers, Highfield centers. It will be very interesting, right?
Yes,
To make more friends.
Yes.
Yeah, considering that our students in Highfield Depok is not really that much.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet really that much. So like if we have that one big event where we combine like Highfield Depok with Highfield Cirebon or with Highfield Durian Sawit, we will get to know more friends from each center.
Yeah. Wow. Yes. That's just a nice plan. Because when we know that we come from a big school, big in a way that we have sister school on other cities.
We have so many centers.
Yes, it's really nice to know even teachers. If I met other teachers from other centers, it's always fun because every region have their own culture.
Yeah.
So how they face the student, how they meet the parents, even student with student, how they interact with other school, whether they put us as competitors, like how is the image of Highfield student on the eye of other school. That's something that we like to know because we can learn from that also. Wow, okay, that's nice, Kailasa. What about you? Because you are the current president of student council. Of course, you have dreams and you are close enough as a friend with Kailasa, right?
Of course. We're like
So of
besties.
course, Kailasa will share her dream also. What
Well,
about Gienarie?
If for this batch, it's like 50-50, miss, sometimes. But mostly it's still online also, miss.
Okay.
We only have one event that was held offline, which is the charity event, and it doesn't like with many students, only the student council representative, miss. So if I were not in the pandemic, I think I could do better, like make big events and also collaborating, like Kailasa said, because it's our dream since batch one, actually.
Yeah, it's like our dreams. There rumors like spreading, right? Oh, there will be we will go offline in a month or in 2 months. Like
False hopes.
yeah, false hopes. Like there are so many false hopes and so next term bisa nih bikin event ini masih online.
Nanti sampai tahun depan.
Iya, katanya sampai tahun ini.
It's so heartbreaking to hear that. Oh my gosh, you have so many dreams that you and plans that you would like to do for your school and especially student council and the other student. Hopefully the situation will get better.
Yes.
So you can make the plan become reality. I don't know how far you can, how you execute those plans. I mean, you make a program, you give it to school. If the school say yes, you will
Do it.
Oh. How big? Because we talk about future plans, so we can. I'm not saying that we can dream because dream is our one of the sources to keep going.
Yeah.
So, what is the biggest plan that you have for your friends at Highfield Depok to do? What activity?
Okay, so currently I have dream of making a year-end celebration, but with other Highfield Center, miss.
It's quite emphasized on making it with other centers. Okay.
My commencement.
Yeah.
My comments.
Maybe we can make a community for our own students.
Hi, student council.
Yes.
Hi, student council.
Say hi, say hi.
Highfield.
Hopefully they watch or listen on Spotify, watch on YouTube. Our podcast today. Hopefully the energy, the spirit from Student Council of Highfield Depok can be felt through the ears, through the camera, through the video. And when things got better, we can meet them directly. Hopefully we can do this.
Yeah, I hope so.
I think Senayan is not enough for us, yeah?
Yes.
How many students do we have? It's going to be big.
It is.
It's going to be real
That's
big.
why it's our dream.
Okay. My best pray for you.
Thank you, miss.
Class, grade? 8. Grade? 9.
Grade 8.
Grade 8. A long way to go before 12, right? Hopefully
Only
you can.
3 years.
Don't worry. You still can attend.
Of
as
course.
part of Highfield. Wow. Keep up the spirit. Oh, I become excited too. Now, what did you learn, Kailasa, first? From your experience as...
Student council.
Yes.
First, I learned, of course, how to manage my team. How do I get everyone work together as a team, having that kind of bond, having the good communication, having a good relationship, not just like, oh, I know you from student council, but we are personally have a good relationship, have to each other, like we're personally close to each other, right? So I learned how to not just make an organization, a structured organization, but how to make this organization become one big family.
I always love to hear the answer from Highfield student that I met so far. Because as you know that our school have a responsible to life motto, right? And for those students who study with Kinderfield, Highfield since, I don't know whether kiddie or kindergarten, it's really infused on you and make me feel so proud. Really, I got a goosebump. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh my god, keep up the, and not only the spirit, but keep up the energy and show the world who we are. Kinderfield, Highfield Indonesia. Wow. Okay, that's for Kailasa. Do you think it's going to be beneficial for you for your future? Because now we're in grade 9. 3 more years, you will be graduated from high school.
Oh yes, of course. In 3 years, we can't deny that if I went to university, if I go to university, there will be larger groups. I will meet larger people, and this skill will help me when I have group sessions or like meeting with other people. I know how to interact. I know how to make relations. I know how to, maybe later if I became a businesswoman, I know how to make relations, right? I know.
What if you could be?
Yes. Amen.
Yes.
God please help me.
Keep the spirit. Chayo. I don't know other
Thank you,
words.
miss. Yeah, it will be very helpful for me. It is a very great experience. Like I wouldn't ever regret being the president of student council. I wouldn't even exchange it with any experience.
Wow, that's so good to hear.
Oh my god, don't cry.
I just want to ask, will it bring tears? Oh, don't worry. What about about Gienarie?
Well, for me, it's also creating bond with my members, but also making them comfortable, miss. Because from my experience, I have just been a half a student since last year.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are newcomer.
Yeah, I'm a newcomer, miss.
How do you feel so far?
Well, first off, it was like, what if I cannot do this? What if I cannot succeed? And since I know no one from my school, what if no one votes me as a student council member? And surprisingly, Kailasa, as my president last year, she made me become so comfortable. So that's what I'm going to do with my members. Shout out to members batch 2. And I hope that it could make them feel more confident with themselves, miss.
To be themselves and straightforward because...
We're the representative.
Yes, exactly. The opportunity is open for everyone.
Yes.
How do you feel joining Highfield?
Well,
Is it a good decision or not?
it is a very great decision, to be honest, because I get to know people from different backgrounds and also different kind of lifestyle, and even how they talk and how they act. It's so different, but I get to know them more.
Okay, and I love the culture that is built on Highfield. Because you welcome everybody,
Yes.
just like before, because we are responsible to life generation. We have to do things that is supported our future.
Yeah.
Because what we do now will affect us, right?
Yes.
So be good, be kind, Kemal.
Personally, the lessons taken from the student council is pretty similar with Kailasa before, like leading the team and also making strong bonds. But also from the student council, I also learned to communicate more effectively, like not just through my voice, but also through maybe emails and text messages, because well, of course it's not really how I used to communicate before. I think being the student council makes me a more effective person in communication.
Oh, that's good. And you know what surprised me more? Because before we start our podcast, there's an agreement that we can speak mix between English and And actually, I was quite surprised because I'm wondering why you want to mix the English and West Indonesia. Is it because we're not comfortable enough, or is it we're not confident enough because we haven't used English for quite some time actively? I mean, because you go to school rarely, right?
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
meet other people directly, but so far you speak well.
I'm
So proud of you guys. Okay. There's so many questions already. Actually, I still have many questions regarding your involvement in student council, but we have to close the session, and I would like to give each one of you is a surprise. Actually, no.
What's this?
No, it's not something like that. I would like to give each one of you opportunity to talk to your juniors or your friends, like a message for them. Because at the beginning we said to our friends that the reason we have this podcast, the reason we invite you, because we want to inspire other students if they want to become a student council. What is the benefit? You share it already. How do you feel about it? You share it already, right? It's mostly positive, and we welcome others to join the club. If it's good, why not? So please use the opportunity to share. You can start from whoever. Maybe from Kailasa, because Kailasa is the president of the first batch. Okay, wait, the camera. Yes, that one.
So, hi! It's kind of weird, but I just want to say that you have the biggest opportunity to be yourself, to shine and be yourself. You don't need to be other people, you don't need to be other personality, but it's time for you to shine, to be yourself. And student council is always open for anybody. This is a very great opportunity. You will get a very great experience, and don't forget to register for the next academic year, right? I know you will have like bigger events, and I'll see you, I guess. Yeah.
Thank you.
See you in senior high student council.
Yay! Wow. Kailasa so full of energy and spirit. You will be, I think there's a big opportunity that she will become the first president of senior high.
Hopefully.
I believe in her, miss.
It's recorded now.
Aduh.
Next.
I'll start.
Oh,
Okay.
ladies first.
Okay, ladies first.
Gentleman, yeah.
So hi. I just want to say for you to be more confident and don't be insecure for who you are, and remember that everyone, including student council, is open for you, and we are trying hard to make you comfortable with being yourself. And remember that we hear you.
We hear you. Let's go. Promotion.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Promotion.
The host quite speechless for a moment. Our guest today is so supportive. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, yes.
Please ask the other to listen to this podcast also, because I believe what you share is really, really good, and it will inspire others to listen, to do the same thing, or maybe even though they join other clubs, they will strive for the same goals to become better them on the future.
Yes.
Kemal.
Yes.
Like my friend said before, the student council can be an opportunity to expand your grasp on the world. The student council can be very beneficial to you, and there are so many benefits with joining the student council. Please register.
Maybe
That's good, thank you.
maybe I want to add another one. If
Please
I
do
may.
so. It's okay.
So, I just want to add, if you have some crazy ideas inside your mind that sometimes you felt like, I think we cannot do that, just speak it out, because student council is here to maybe we can really make your dream come true, right? That is the goal of student council, to dream higher and higher, dream bigger and bigger, and make it come true.
Very good. Thank you very much, guys. Dream higher, because that's the energy to strive for the future.
Yes, don't be afraid to dream crazy.
Yes, and like the first podcast
Yeah.
that we have,
Which you should watch.
yeah, you should watch.
You should
The
watch.
first episode of Highfield Indonesia podcast. The guest said, if you have a dream, just
Do it.
just do it. Just reach it. Wow. Talking with them for almost 45 minutes truly give me a good energy and make me want to become a high school student again. And it's impossible. But if I am a student of Highfield, I would like to register myself as a student council, because it gives a lot of opportunity, like you said. I can see it from your experience. Hopefully, our friends will decide the same way, so they can experience the same thing, or maybe even more.
Yeah.
Because so many ideas sometimes kept inside, they don't get the opportunity to be done. They don't have the opportunity to be shown. Because actually, we never know, right?
Yes.
We never know. So the opportunity is open. Don't forget to join and keep the spirit for the future. Always feel the energy from them. I believe you also have the same one. Go back to our other episode of Kinderfield Indonesia podcast. If you have any experience from your center or maybe from other school who listen to our podcast today, don't be hesitant to share it on the comments below. Okay. Good luck for your future studies and play.
Thank you so much for inviting us over here.
You're
It's such an
welcome.
honor, Miss.
Yes.
It's such an honor to have you as our guest. Hopefully, we can have another podcast with a full
batch? Oh, this is gonna be crowded.
or maybe a full gang.
Okay.
Maybe if it's possible. Okay. And once again, thank you very much for coming here. See you next time. Let's say bye-bye to our listeners.
Bye.